This is the men's singles quarterfinal match. We got Quang Duong taking on the number 1 seed Ben Johns, the best player in the world. And look at this scoreboard right now. Quang Duong took the first game. Second game, here we go. He's got match point. Can he take down Ben Johns and move on to the semifinal? You've got to be kidding me. What is happening to Ben Johns? So here we go. Right into the net. Ben Johns loses. Quang Duong moves on. Ben is out early. That means we got a wide open singles lane. So if Ben is out, who is going to win the gold medal for men's singles? Sundays are always more exciting when this is the case. Welcome to the Sorry Not Sorry Pickleball Podcast. I'm your host, Chris Cali. This week, we're at the PPA Houston Open. We had a ton of early upsets. This was a very interesting tournament. Annalie Waters was not involved at all, so wide open lane for women's. As you just saw, Ben Johns went down early in singles, so wide open lane for that too. I can't wait to get into this one. But before we do, if you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button, subscribe to the channel in case you're not already subscribed. Make sure you hit that notification bell too. That way if I do a live stream, you get notified. You could come hang out in the live chat. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this weekend. What was your favorite match? If you have any pickleball friends that really aren't into the pro scene yet, go ahead and show them this video. Maybe this will get them into it. If you want to help support the show, check out the Etsy store. The link is in the description below. Lots of cool stuff to wear off and on the pickleball court. I promise you it's going to be the most comfortable thing you'll ever own. And with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into this week's episode.
This is the new and improved forgiveness. Forgiveness is more than saying sorry. I'm sorry. Forgiveness.
I'm not sorry I took the money.
Hey guys, before we get into the show, I gotta give a shout out to pickleballcentral.com. If you're looking for a way to support this channel, this is the way to do it. Use this promo code SNS15 at your checkout on pickleballcentral.com. That is gonna help support this show. This is literally what gives me the ability to be able to do this. So if you like this content, make sure you help out. Go ahead and use promo code SNS15. They've got every single product you could ever ask for. Paddles, balls, t-shirts, shoes, nets, you name it. They got it on here. Why go anywhere else? So literally right now, head on over to pickleballcentral.com. I guarantee you're going to want to buy something from here. And when you do, you could use this promo code and that helps you save a little bit, helps support this show. It helps this content be able to exist. It's a win-win. Once again, promo code SNS15. Let's make sure we support our friends over at pickleballcentral.com. All right, let's talk men's singles first. First off, check out this list of early upsets. Kaysen Campbell, that kid with the weird hat, he beat Julian Arnold. Yates Johnson beat Pablo Tellez. Donald Young, the tennis player, he beat Jay DeVilliers. And even Alex Trong was rolling through people. She beat Caitlin Christian. But now let's talk about the biggest upset of the weekend, Ben Johns against Quong Duong. Look at this lead that he had in game 1. It's 10-4 here. Just killing Ben. And we get this fun little point to end it. Look at that. Quong Duong takes game 1 11-5. Second game, early on, it looked like Ben was starting to wake up. I mean, it's 4-1 here. And then look at Ben on this point. Gonna try and get up to the kitchen. Stretches out. Puts one away, gets it to 5-1. So fast forward a bit, it's a 2-point game now. And Quang Duong is taking the lead 9-7. And we're going to get one of the craziest shots from this match. Watch this. ATP, Ben does not even react. Quang Duong's like, let's go. Crowd loves it. Watch this shot one more time. Just reaches. Ben is like, I'm not going to even try. And so Quang Duong on 10-9, as we saw earlier, he's going to do it. He takes down the number 1 seed, Ben Johns, and he's moving on to the semifinal. Big upset there. This is not the first time that Quang Duong has beaten Ben, though. All right, well, while we're on the subject of upsets in the quarterfinals, let's go to Donald Young taking on the 3 seed, Connor Garnett. So let's jump to game 3. First 2 games were very close. This one even closer. Look at this. ATP from Connor Garnett. Donald Young hangs on to it, though. So it's 7-6 now. And Connor Garnett is going to keep fighting. He's a great singles player. That's why he's ranked number 3. So Connor Garnett had a match point on 10-8. Donald Young ends up getting the ball back. And look at this on 10-9.
Down.
Woo, he's pumped. Ties it up at 10. So it's 10-11 here. Connor Garnett trying to tie this thing up at 11. And look at him just driving everything. Just coming at Donald Young. Oh, it's off the net. We're at cat and mouse. Look at that angle. Can't track it down. Donald Young gets the serve back. So match point for Donald Young. Can he pull off a huge upset? Look at that. Gets it right on the line. He's pumped. So Donald Young heading to his first men's singles semifinal in the PPA. All right, now let's go to the semifinal match. As we saw, Quang Duong made it there, and he's taking on Jaume Martinez Vich. Look at this first game. Scores 10-3. Quang Duong crushing it. Look at some of these guests from Jaume. Trying to fight. Look at this shot right here. The lob in the corner. Takes game one, 11-3. Game two, we'll fast forward to this. It's 7-3. Jaume's got the serve. He's trying to make it competitive. Look at him. He loves that he hit that shot. Fist pump. Is that a Tiger Woods fist pump in honor of the Masters? Does Jaume watch golf? That was exactly it right there. Just hit a chip shot to win it. Unfortunately, would not be enough for Jaume. Quong Duong wins it in 2 games. This one, 11-4. Quong Duong is headed to the gold medal match. Before we hop on over to the gold medal match, I gotta show at least this one highlight. Jaume Martinez Vich against Gabriel Joseph. 2 of the most athletic single players in the game right now. Look at this, Gabriel Joseph. Just all over the court. Look at that shot. Gets it to land, stretches with the backhand. Oh, even got that. Can he finish? He does. He ends up getting it to 3 games. He lost to Jaume, but still a fantastic highlight. All right, so let's go to the gold medal match now. Quang Duong is taking on the number 2 seed, Federico Staksrud. Fed has made every singles final this year. Absolutely consistent. And now is really the best opportunity for him to try to win this one since Ben isn't in it. So let's start here. Federico Staksrud, he's up 2-1 against Quang Duong, and watch this shot. Wow, what an angle. Look at this shot. Ties it up at 2. Moving on ahead, we're at 5-5. Tie game, this one is tight. Watch this. How about a little bit of a hands battle? Let's get Federico in here and pow, pow, pow. Quang Duong comes out on top. And so now we got a game point for Fed. It's 10-6 here. Quang Duong gonna come up to the kitchen line. Gonna defend a few shots, but not that one. Fed takes game 1. So game 2, here we go. Quang Duong got the serve. He's down a point early on. Firing everything. Fed's getting it all except that one. Quang Duong ties it at 1. After that, Fed went on a tear. It is 6-1 now. Scored 5 straight points, and look at this rally. Fed just everywhere. Quang Duong chasing down a ton of balls. You thought he was going to win this one, but Fed says no. This is my day. Fed was absolutely locked in this match. He's got championship point right here. It's 10-2. Quang Duong still playing great, but not as good as Fed. And so Fed wins a gold medal for men's singles. This is his 3rd of the year. He is 3 for 7. All right, next up, let's get into women's singles. We're going to start here in the semifinal match. We got Lacy Schneemann taking on the newcomer, Samantha Parker. Who is that? She took down the number 1 seed, Mary Brascia, to start her day off. And she made it all the way to the semis. So let's start here. It's 10-10. We are locked up here in game 1. Lacy Schneemann ripping a shot, gets the ball back. And now Lacy Schneemann ends up with a game point in extra pickle time. And Samantha Parker hits it wide. So Lacy Schneemann takes game 1, 12-10. So game 2, here we go. Samantha Parker up by 2. And Lacy Schneemann is not going to let her get any further. Look at that shot. Puts it right behind her. So Lacy Schneemann ends up with a 4-2 score here. And look at this point. Samantha Parker playing up at the kitchen line, stopping most of them. And then the easy put away. Oh, right in the net. Lacy gets it to 5-2. So it was looking like Lacy was going to take this second game too, but here comes Samantha Parker. Look at that. Closes the lead to 1. So Samantha Parker ends up with a game point here against Lacy Schneemann. 10-9. Can she do it? Watch this. Oh, off the net. Lacy catches it and chucks it. Samantha's like, oh, sorry, I don't want to piss you off. Please, just like me. Don't hurt me. All right, so let's jump to game 3 now. Look at this. Lacy is up 9-4. Huge lead. She is looking like she's dominating. Samantha Parker does not give up. Look at this point. What a shot there, and gets that one. gets the ball back. Has a chance to make a comeback here. So Parker's got it 9-6 now. Cut the lead to 3. Can she cut it to 2? Comes up to the kitchen. Gets Lacy to move over. Puts it down the line and backdoor. Gets it to 9-7. By the way, I don't know why, but these benches, quote unquote benches, they crack me up. They look like they just picked up some chairs at Sam's Club or something. This is just patio furniture. Might be more comfortable than the other benches they normally have. But I feel like I've seen multiple people with this in their backyard. So Samantha Parker trying to cut the lead to 1. Trying to make her way back. Just putting it opposite corners. But Lacy Schneemann, so athletic. Just tracking everything down. Dropping it in perfectly. But she's staying at the baseline. A little bit too long, and look at this. Samantha Parker's got a 1-point game on her hands. So 9-8 now. Look at some of these angles that Parker's going to hit. Look at that shot. She's feeling it. Ties it up at 9. So look at this. Samantha Parker down 9-4. Rallies her way back. She scored 6 straight here. She's got match point on her paddle. Can she do it? Lacy Schneemann goes wide. Samantha Parker is going to the gold medal match. Lacy Schneemann's pissed. Throwing her paddle at the patio furniture.
I'm super excited. Kind of nervous though. Probably not used to playing on championship court, so having all these people watching me is making me a little nervous. So, but I'm really happy that I was able to make it.
She looks like she's so afraid of Hannah Johns. Please don't hurt me. So let's go to the other semifinal match. We got Lea Jansen taking on Parris Todd. She ties it up at 5 here in game 2. So this second game was very tight. 5-5 here. Lea Jansen so pumped to hit that shot. Takes the lead. Lea getting coached on the sidelines by some fisherman, I think. Guy looks like he's going fly fishing. So it's 9-10 here. Lea trying to tie this thing up. And we get this fun rally. Staying at the baseline. Lea going cross court. Trying to hit a winner. Can't get it. But gets that one. Ties it at 10. And so Lea Jansen on match point here. She is going to be able to do it. So Lea versus Samantha Parker for a women's singles gold match. Let's go. All right, so let's get into it. The gold medal match. And look at this. Early on, Lea Jansen came out hot. It is 7-1 here. Just absolutely demolishing. I guess we could call her a rookie, Samantha Parker. Look at this. Lea's going to lob it up, try to buy some time for herself. And then the two-handed backhand, the one-handed backhand. Samantha Parker can't hang. 8-1 Lea now. And so here we go. Game point for Lea here. 10-3. And she is going to do it. Swing and a miss. Samantha Parker. Yikes. Is that nerves? Is that the Vulcan ball? Either way, Lea Jansen up big here. So let's go to game 2 now. 0-0 here. Lea Jansen does not stop dominating. Look at this gets. Oh, Samantha Parker can't do anything with that. And so Lea absolutely smashed Samantha Parker here. Look at that shot. Gets it to 9-2. I mean, this is just a pounding. And so match point for Lea Jansen. Can she win a gold medal in women's singles after retiring in last June? She comes back. Finally, she has gotten a gold medal in women's singles. Hugs her fisherman coach. Lea Jansen hasn't won a gold medal in women's singles since 2021. So it has been 3 years almost since she's won her last gold medal. She finally does it. Unfortunately, it came at a time where Anna Leigh wasn't playing. That would have been the coolest way for her to win it, but hey.
In the words of James Ignatowich, the monkey's finally off my back. So
the monkey is off her back indeed. So maybe now this could be a little bit less pressure when she's playing Anna Leigh and she might come out on top. I think that's what we're all still waiting to see. All right, let's go to mixed doubles now. All right, let's do mixed doubles now. We're going to start here on this semifinal match. We got Ben Johns. This time, since Anna Leigh Waters is not there, he's teaming up with Etta Wright. They played together in MLP. They won a championship. So they definitely have chemistry already. So let's see how they do. In this semifinal match, they're taking on Jackie Kawamoto, who's paired up with Christian Alshon. They also are a former MLP team. All right, so let's start here in game 1. It's 4-3. Ben and Etta just up by a single point. And we'll get some classic dinking. start us off here. Really going after Jackie on here. Trying to get her to her backhand. And then watch what happens here. Ben is going to end up getting one backhand, but then this one's off the net, and ATP puts it right in between the two of them. So Ben and Etta up 5-3 here. So on a timeout, Etta Wright just trying to grab a drink, and this lady is just in her face. I mean, that has to be distracting. Etta's like, yeah, not laughing at all. Going hard. So on game point for game number 1, Ben and Etta, they are going to take this one 11-4. So game 2, here we go. Right now the score is 4-2. And watch this Christian Alshon. He is a great mix player. He's going to show it right here. The Burt on 5-2. Look at this. Etta Wright. She is a great right side player for mixed. Hits him with the Ernie. All right, now on 5-2. How about a little tweener action? How about a very cringy tweener? Okay. Interesting choice there. And then dink into the net. That's embarrassing. So match point for Etta and Ben. Can they put it away? Let's see. Christian with the lob. Hits it perfectly. Tries to keep them back. Doing a good job of that. And then hits a winner. Keeps them alive. So Christian and Jackie trying to make their way back into this. And Christian just gets big. Look at this. Hits him with a little scream. Ben's like, okay, scoreboard, buddy. So 10-5 here is still a big gap. But look at this. Christian Alshon not giving up. Taking over. Ben stares him down too. So they got all the way back to 10-9. But then right here, Ben is going to put it away. And so Christian Alshon, don't know what that hand move right there was. He did a little like, what is that? To Ben. So Ben and Etta, they're going to head to the gold medal match. But while we're on the subject of Christian Alshon, let's rewind a bit and check out some of his most cringy moments from this weekend.
I mean, first of all, Houston, what is up with this heat? I woke up this morning and I only packed one shirt. Come on, it's freezing. But Dylan and Tyra, they both.
He said, "What up, Houston?" Like he wants to be Tyson McGuffin.
So, I mean,
But then he only packs one shirt. Not very Tyson McGuffin-esque. Sounded like he was getting into like a stand-up bit. So this morning I get up, I'm feeling freezing cold. I end up saying to myself, I'm going to pack one shirt. Houston, what's the deal with this heat? How about this moment? After winning this first game against Vivian David and Thomas Wilson, look at him. She's like, don't touch my head. Ugh. Get your sweaty hands off my head. Gosh.
I'd like to take all the credit for myself, but I won't. I mean, Jackie's an animal. She's great. We played a lot.
Yeah. Oh, I am painfully cringed out from that. I want to take all the credit for myself, but I won't, because I'm very humble. I'll give you a little bit of the scraps of credit. Normally I would just credit myself, but not today. I'm feeling generous. All right, before we get into the gold medal match, I actually want to rewind and show some fun highlights from mix this weekend. Check this point out. Ben was taking on Collin Johns, and we did get a fun little rally between the two of them. Look at them go. Oh, boy. Keep going. Who's going to win? Ben comes out on top, looking like just a drill they felt like doing in the middle of a match. How about another round of that? I mean, it is 7-0. This is not even close. So let's just have some fun, shall we? Let's get into it. Come on. There we go. Who's going to win? Of course, Ben does. While we're on the subject of Collin Johns, actually, real quick, a story came out that early on in one of his matches, he was playing Ava Ignatowich, and I guess Ava Ignatowich was cheering whenever Collin had made an unforced error. She was just happy that she scored a point on him. And after the match, Collin got in her face and apparently was being so mean to her that she ended up crying. He was just telling her how wrong that is to cheer for an unforced error. I'm sorry, but like, I'm going to cheer for what I want to cheer for. And how dare you get into somebody's face, especially just some like innocent woman? Like, that's just so terrible. Collin Johns needs to just have a cold glass of milk and chill out. It's as if all the net cords in his life were just building up and he's getting more and more angry. And then he just decided to let out all his frustration on some poor Ava Ignatowich. The sad part is you would kind of hope that James Ignatowich would like stick up for her and get in Collin's face, but I just have a feeling that James Ignatowich is probably on Collin's side. Anyways, back to highlights. Check this one out. Dekel teamed up with Tina Pisnik, taking on Jaume, Martinez, Vich, and Mary Brascia. Watch Dekel around the back. Did he need to do that? Who cares? It was still cool. Watch this one more time. Whoop. Nice shot. They end up losing that point, but still, cool shot. Same game. Check this point out. This rally was just so intense. Gotta show this one. Drop it, make their way there. Mary hits a shot right on the line. They're up at the kitchen. Let's get into a firefight, huh? Let's go. Off the net. Hangs with it. Look at these guests from Jaume. All right. Back to Dinkin. Who wants to speed up? How about a lob? Oh, look at that get from Jaume. He is just so close to the ground. Getting everything. Can't get anything by this guy. Look at this. Incredible. Look at him getting big. Can he finish? Oh, man. Watch this one more time. Oh, Dekel right on the line there. What a rally. All right, well, let's get to the gold medal match now. Tina Pisnik and Dekel ended up making their way to the gold medal match. This is their second in a row. This team is looking good. Tina Pisnik is definitely on the move upwards. Dekel always been solid, but I think he found a good partner that complements him. So maybe they watched some film after last week. It's obviously going to be a little bit easier now that you're not playing Anna Leigh. It's Etta Wright instead. Etta Wright's great, but she's no Anna Leigh. So we'll start here 1-0. Dekel and Tina up by a point. Ben Johns obviously taking over so much of the court. And Etta Wright is good with that. Look at this. ATP from Etta Wright. He hangs with it. Ben tries the tweener, but can't get it to land. Barr and Pisnik up 2-0. So tie game now. 2-2 here. And this is kind of an interesting rally. Ben drops it to Tina. Really just targeting Tina's forehand there. Dekel is going to get big and take over. And let's get into some dinking, shall we? Some cross-court action. Off the net. Look at this. They get switched up. Ben is on the right side now. Etta's got to play the left. You got to take advantage of that, right? So let's see what happens here. Etta going to try dink middle. Ben, ATP, defended, but out of bounds. So they hang tight there. So Ben Johns, Etta Wright, up by a point here. It's 3-2. And watch this. Ben with the Ernie. Can't finish with it. Gonna have to get big. It goes right at Dekel. So 2-7 here. Ben and Etta really starting to take off. Look at this. Dekel comes in off that soft drop. And then trying to get aggressive. Ben lobs it over him. Great lob. Dekel gets it back, but Ben slams it. Keeps him back. Etta finishes. So Tina Pisnik, Dekel, they get a point. So now they are at 7-3. Trying to stay in this. Doing everything they can. Tina with great resets and ATP. Ben can't handle it. So 7-4 now. Unfortunately, though, they couldn't get anything beyond that. Etta and Ben, they are going to take game one, 11-4. All right, so game two. We get a fun rally here, but it is a long one. So I am going to fast forward through some of this dinking. Little firefight. Off the net. Ben recovers. And we're back to dinking. And then look. The Ernie from Tina Pisnik to finish it off. Good read. So fast forward now. Ben and Etta Wright up by 2. It is 8-6. They are absolutely in control here. And we'll still get a fun little rally. So check this one out. Some cross-court dinking. Ben got that two-handed backhand dink that he's doing now. Look at this. Takes over in the middle. Look at Dekel just handling everything. Oh, but Tina Pisnik couldn't handle that one. So 9-6 now. And so the next point, here we go. Tina and Dekel, they really gotta try and keep themselves in it. They're doing good here. Look at this. Hanging on to everything. All right. Tina Pisnik going to battle with Ben. He's like, you know what? Let me give it to Etta. Little Ernie from Dekel can't finish with it, though. Reset from Tina. Dekel hanging in there hands-wise. Look at Tina. A Bert from Dekel. They switch. Oh, and Tina Pisnik can't handle that last shot. So 10-6 now. And so game point for Ben and Etta. Trying to get this second game here. Ben digging down low. Etta with the reset. Two-handed backhand from Ben. Gets big. Forces Dekel to hit that one wide, and they take game 2. So game 3, here we go. It's 0-0. We're just starting off. And look at this. That one looked like it might have been out, but they play it anyways. Guess what? Ball ain't gonna lie. Dekel gets big. Oh, he's going at both of them. Look at Tina. She's like, where do I go? So 5-7 here in game 3. And look at this. Dekel takes the drop. Get some cross-court action from the ladies. Ben trying to sneak in there and take one. Tina goes down the line to Ben. Back to cross-court. Dekel waiting for his moment. And he strikes. Hits him with the Ernie. So it's 5-7 here. Ben to serve. And this was absolutely one of the craziest shots of the weekend. Check this out. Dekel getting big. Slamming it at Ben. Overhead. And he perfectly places it in there. Dekel tosses his paddle over at him. Watch this one more time. Dekel thinks he has this on lock. Ready? Pow! And somehow gets a paddle on it. He's like, I quit. What do I have to do? So Dekel does this. Ready? Waits for Ben to get ready to serve. And then calls a timeout. And so match point for Ben and Etta. Can Ben get Etta a gold medal here in mixed? He does. And look at that. So congrats to Ben and Etta for getting a gold medal in mixed doubles. So nice of Etta to carry Ben through that one. All right, next up, we're going to go to women's doubles. We're going to start here at this quarterfinal match. So we got Lucy Kovalova, Callie Jo Smith, and they're taking on Parris Todd and Hurricane Tyra Black. So let's fast forward to this point. It's 10-8 here. Kovalova and Callie Jo Smith are up. Hurricane Tyra Black and Parris Todd. Look at this battle. It's popped up. They're playing D. They're hanging. Tyra gets that one down the middle. Parris gets that one down the line. Oh, what an angle from Callie Jo Smith. They end up on top of that one. And so they take game 1, 11-8. So game 2, Parris Todd, Hurricane Tyra Black coming out strong. Look at this lead. It is 7-1. Crushing them. And then we get this very long but exciting rally. Parris Todd off balance, but able to dink it in there. Going after Callie. Trying to attack that backhand. That is her weakness. People pop up a dink every now and then. And here we go. Keep going for it. Keep going for it. Something's got to give. What's going to happen? There's Todd stepping back. Oh, Hurricane tries to attack off the net. Lucy tries to attack. Hurricane Tyra Black gets it, though. Play some defense now. Lobbing it in there. And then Parris Todd at her shoelaces. How did she get that? Hurricane Tyra Black dinks down the line. Oh, and Callie tries to speed up, but Parris counters, screams in their face. So Lucy and Callie Jo Smith were down 10-2, and look at this. They got it all the way back to 10-9, a 1-point game here. So they are looking like they might make the comeback and steal this one. Look at Callie Jo Smith getting big, hits Parris. Sorry, not sorry. So 11-10 here. They got another game point. Can they seal it finally? I think this is their 5th try. And they are going to do it. Oh, man. Holding their breath, but they actually finished it out. So Hurricane Tyra Black, Parris Todd, they get a game. We're going to a 3rd. So let's jump to 7-7. This is tied in this 3rd game. Look at that get from Callie Jo Smith. Lucy running all over the place. Oh, Callie Jo Smith tracks that one down. Lucy gets up in the middle. Ah, she's getting twisted around. Parris and Hurricane Tyra Black end up winning the point, but man, that was a fun one. So it's now 8-7. And Callie Jo Smith, Lucy are up. And watch this point. This one is wild. This 3rd game was just so awesome, especially late into it. Look at this after some dinking. Uh-oh. Getting attacked. Get back up to the line. Got him with that middle shot off the net. Played safe. And then Lucy fires. Off the net. Hurricane gets it. What a get. And then Callie Jo Smith is going to take over everything. Oh, gosh. That was the most annoying sounds ever, but that was a great rally. She sounded like a little dog squeak toy. And so match point for Callie Jo Smith and Lucy Kovalova. They've got it to 10-7 here. And we're going to get a very fun rally. Hurricane Tyra Black trying to fire. Uh-oh, they're back on defense. Trying to keep it alive. Get back to the kitchen. Making their way there. They get it. And then watch this. We're going to see an insane shot from Parris. Todd, ATP. She is jacked up. So Hurricane Tyra Black, Parris, Todd making their way back into this. It's 10-8 here. It's their serve. Trying to make it a 1-point game. And look at this. Let's get a fun rally going. Firefight. Yes. Let's go. Who's going to win? Put it down. Callie Jo Smith ends up on top. They get the serve back with another match point. And so Callie Jo Smith and Lucy Kovalova, they are going to win this one. They did it. And so they're advancing to the semifinal. Very fun match. And so let's head on over to the semifinal match that they're going to play in. Lucy and Callie Jo Smith taking on Jackie Kawamoto and Vivian David. So here in game one, early on, it's 1-0. And look at this, Vivian David from the right side going to take over. Puts it away. So 2-2 here. We're all tied up. And look at this, Vivian David is just going to continue to take over. Just watch how much she could handle anything hit her way once they give it to her. Handles the lob. And then comes in, tries to attack. Now she's back playing D, resetting. Here we go. Back to Jackie. She's keeping it moving with the dinks. Some cross-court action. Lucy fires. Can't handle it. So we're all tied up at 8 points apiece. And Vivian David continuing to handle all types of shots. Look at these gets. Oh, she's all over the place. Perfectly reset. Dinks it out wide. Cross-court dinking. Attacks Lucy and gets it. So Vivian David, Jackie Kawamoto. Look at this. They are up by a point. It's 11-10. Trying to win this first game. Can they pull it off? They go down the middle. And Viv blasts the ball at them. They're hanging on to everything. Callie Jo Smith able to grab all these. Jackie fires. Viv cleans it up. They win game one, 12-10. So here we go, game two. It is 0-1. Look at that poach from Lucy. Uh-oh, she couldn't finish. They are attacking full steam ahead. Oh, Viv and Jackie come out on top of that one. So 7-3 now. Viv and Jackie up by 4 points here in game two. Watch this point. Lucy and Callie Jo Smith. Now it's their turn to just hang with every single ball, smack their way. Watch this once we start getting into a firefight. Oh, off the net. Lucy hangs. Gets that one. Gets that one. How are they getting these? Oh, and Viv dumps one in the net. Viv blows it. She's so upset. She tosses her paddle up in the air. That's like the friendliest paddle toss. Still 7-3 here, and buckle up and stick around for a while because this is going to be a long rally, but it is a very fun one. Lucy coming in, trying to attack. Can't put it away. We got a few neck cords here. Dinking down the line. Going at Lucy. She lobs it. Viv misses. Jackie recovers it, though. Trying to drop it in, make their way back to the kitchen line. Lucy pounds it at Viv. She resets it. And now we're going to get some firefight. Not quite. Reset. All right, what's going to happen? Off the net. Viv does a little leg kick. She was like, ah. And then here we go. Back down, another lob. Tracked down. Lucy, overhead. Finally puts it away. Fist pump. And so it ends up being game point. 10-4 here for Jackie and Viv. And they're going to do it. They win game two. And now they're headed to the gold medal match. And so here we go, gold medal match. Vivian David and Jackie Kawamoto. They're taking on Anna Bright and Rachel Rohrbacher. And so since Annalie Waters and Catherine Parento are not playing this weekend, that means that Rachel and Anna are the number one seed. So Viv and Jackie, the underdogs coming into this, and they still played pretty great. I mean, watch this first point here just to get this match started. Gosh, this is just classic pickleball rally right here. A little bit chaotic, but that's why we love it. It's fun. Look at this. Thinking, firefights, you get the whole mix here. Let's go. That one is just out. So it's 4-3 here. Tight game early on in game one. But Viv and Jackie They are going to keep it close. Look at this move right here. Jackie's going to come in with a poach and seals the deal. So they're tied up at 4. And then, unfortunately, as we were all watching the live stream of this match, it freezes up, and then we're hit with this message. Of course, the one good game we had on Sunday gets interrupted. Everything else all day was so boring. Nothing was really that close. And so by the time we get the stream back, apparently the internet was down in California. And I mean, I don't know, look at this score. We missed a lot in that time off. But we jump back into it here. It's 9-7. So Vivian, David, and Jackie Kawamoto are up by 2 points in this third game, trying to force a fourth. But Rachel and Anna Bright, they are making their way back into this one. And so here they come back. It is 10-9, championship point for them. Rachel Rohrbacher just takes over, and they seal it. And so Anna Bright and Rachel Rohrbacher, they take the gold medal for women's doubles, their third of the year. All right, last but not least, we got men's doubles. We're going to start here on this match. This was in the round of 16 on the bonus camera. This match got heated. Thankfully, we could hear it all on the microphones. Rafa Hewitt and Will Howells taking on the number 2 seed, James Ignatowich and Matt Wright. So early on in the match, check this out. Will Howells going to serve. Watch his serve. You tell me if it's legal or not. And then let's see what happens. Looks, I don't know, it doesn't look that bad. But Matt Wright has a problem with it.
Side out.
Man, this toss is like above his chest.
No, it's like right here.
Okay.
Yeah, I watched closely, sir.
Okay.
She's like, no, you're just wrong. He's like, okay, fine, whatever. So then Will Howells is gonna serve a little bit later on.
Oh, wow. Really? It's up here. Ma'am, it's up here.
Sir, it's not up here. It is here.
Can we get a new ref?
Sir, it is not up here, okay? So they call the head ref to figure this whole situation out.
But it has to be from the waist
Sir,
and down.
sir,
He's here now. Oh, he's here.
He's here.
He's here.
Under his
Okay.
hip, sir.
They're over there laughing in the crowd at how high it is.
Everybody's laughing at you. Look at Will Howells practicing his serve. Do I need to squat? I mean, he is coming from the APP that doesn't have the same serve rules, so it's not out of the realm of possibility that he's going to be a bit high. This camera angle doesn't really help us figure that out.
I would say literally, you'll see. So we need a new ref because she's refusing to call it. No, we don't need a new ref.
We need a new ref. No, we don't need a new ref. In the middle, Will Howells practices his serve. And he takes the ball and chucks it away. So they don't get a second ref. They don't change the ref. They basically tell him, you gotta just deal with it. So we resume play at 3-0. And now we can let the chirping begin. Rafa's got a new chirp. It's woohoo! I love this sound he makes. It's the same exact sound every time. And then on here on 4-0.
Come on, man, wake up.
Same sound. It's so great. I'd be so annoyed if I heard that. And then finally on 5-1, Will Howells serves, and listen.
Service warning, too high. That was too high. Yes.
Thank you.
Matt Wright with the thank you. I'm validated. I told you. I love that now she calls it. Like, you know what? Okay, you had a point. That was a little bit high. And then on 7-6, we get the absolute best chirp.
That boy moving.
Side out.
That's what 30 pounds will do.
That's what 30 pounds will do. I mean, this match was just filled with chirps. If I played every single one, we'd be here for like an hour. You might as well just go back and watch if you want to see them all. I guess the craziest part about this match is the fact that the 13 seed took down the number 2 seed. Will Howells and Rafa Hewitt beat James Ignatowich and Matt Wright. A lot of people were questioning Will Howells going to the Premier League this year in MLP. He's on the New Jersey Fives. Rafa Hewitt didn't even make the Premier League. He's in the Challenger League. All right, next up, let's talk about this quarterfinal match. We had Connor Garnett teaming up with DJ Young, and they were taking on Pablo Tellez and Federico Staksrud. This is in the third game. This one ended up being a very fun match once we got to this third game. Very close one. Watch this point. Fed is going to get tagged hard. Oh, was that below the bell? I don't know. And then on 2-0, watch DJ Young here. Just going to walk his way down the line. What kind of shots are those? I mean, it was sick, but it was kind of funny how he shuffled across. So it's 4-1 here, and check out this shot from DJ Young. He's going to go inside out, and it's going to completely fool Fed. They get it to 5-1 now. Big lead for them. He loves this shot. Watch, he's going to do it again right here. It works to perfection. So Pablo and Fed end up making their way back into this one. Look at the score. It's 7-6 now, so they have the lead here. And we get this awesome point. Pablo with quick hands. Check this out. He's going to start off with some dinking down the line. Goes cross court. Tries to do the Ernie there on Pablo. He blocks it. Gets that one too. And then Fed comes in. And they win the point. They were not supposed to win that one, and somehow they did. So game point for Fed and Pablo. 10-7 here. DJ Young and Connor Garnett are going to keep fighting. Look at this. Drops it in to DJ Young. He's back on his heels. Oh, somehow gets that one across. And then Connor Garnett rips a two-handed backhand. Hits the line. They're still in it. So 10-7 now. Connor Garnett to serve. And look at this. We're going to get a fun little hands battle here. Pablo is going to go hard. They try to get that space in between Fed and Pablo, and it turns into this. Can't convert. So another match point for Pablo and Fed. And we're going to get this crazy shot from DJ Young. They call it out. DJ Young's like, nope. Check the tape. I mean, I don't know. It's close. It looks like it could be in. It's one of those that could go either way. You know, everybody complains about the PPA not having the right angles. It's really more about the frame rate. It's like there's just too much of a jump in each frame. So let's hear it.
After video review, call's overturned. Ball was in.
Oh, snap. They stay alive. All right, here we go. Another match point for Pablo and Fed. Can they do it? Pull this one off in the third game here. Connor Garnett and DJ Young just giving it everything they got to stay alive here. After some dinking, Pablo and Fed, great dinkers. Look at that. Two-handed backhand. Gosh, look at some of these gets. And puts it away right into Fed. Get the serve back. Another chance. Pablo and Fed end up getting the ball back. So they got another shot at match point. They've got to be able to pull it off this time, right? Like, this has to be it. They've had enough chances. They should end it here. They're up at the kitchen. That's where they want to be. Let's see what happens here. We got a lot of dinking here. Connor Garnett fires. Can he hang? He's sticking in there, getting big. Great get from Pablo. Pablo comes in. Good get from him, but can't hang on to the last one. Connor Garnett dominating. So Connor and DJ, they get a point. They get it to 10-9. Trying to tie this one up at 10 here. And look at this. The Ernie from Pablo. Fed's got to stretch out. Covers too much. Connor and DJ Young tie it up at 10. And so here we go on 10-10. We're going to get a very close call. Keep an eye on this one. You tell me if it's in or out. Watch this. It's going to get fired through the middle here. Oh, man. In real time, it looks like it's good. They call it out, though. From that angle, it looks in for sure. If they get it, it's 11-10. They get the lead.
We'll get the call. After video review, call's overturned. Ball was in.
Wow, here they come. Can they win this match? Pablo and Fed get the ball back. They end up scoring a few points, and now they got match point again. It's 12-11 here. Are they finally going to be able to pull it off this time? They have redemption. Fed, nice dink there. Fires, gets it to land. They win it. Tough battle, but they pull it out. So Fed and Pablo heading to the semifinals. All right, next up, let's talk about the semifinal match. Look who's here. Tyler Leung, host of the King of the Court podcast. He is teamed up with ya boy, Christian Alshon, and they're taking on Pablo and Fed. All right, so let's jump to game two. Pablo and Fed took game one, 11-8. Here we are in game two. It's 0-1, and watch this crazy rally. We're going to have some incredible gets, some incredible shots. Tyler and Christian trying to make their way to the kitchen. Christian fires. Nice get from Fed. Keeps it alive. Look at Pablo. Net saves him. Dinks out wide. Tries to fire. Look at that shot from Fed. He's like, that was in. Don't you dare tell me otherwise. Look at this one more time. I mean, this is just survival instincts. Just somehow puts it in. Even he's surprised at himself. And so fast forward on match point, it's 10-5 here. They blew him out in this second game. Fed and Pablo, they're going to win it. And they're headed to Championship Sunday. Watch Pablo. He's so excited.
Game 2, and they.
Is that excitement or is that frustration? Look at the lady in the crowd. She's like, ow, my ears. All right, before we go to the gold medal match, let's talk about the bronze. We got Tyler Leung and Christian Alshon taking on Dekel and Thomas Wilson. So early on, it is 1-1 here, all tied up. Watch this fun point. Tyler Leung tries to drop it in soft and then hits him with the Ernie. So we end up tied at 10 apiece. This one is staying on 10 apiece for a while. And look at this, Tyler Leung getting aggressive in the middle. They end up getting it back to a dink session. Christian Alshon defending those balls in the middle. Resets it. We're back to dinking again. And then Christian Alshon with the Ernie to finish. They get it 11-10 now. Game point for Tyler and Christian. So Dekel and Thomas Wilson end up coming back, get it to 12-11. This right here is Tyler and Christian serving. Look at that little drop shot off the Ernie. Gets it to land twice. Look at this soft little touch and, oh, just makes it. So we're tied up at 12 apiece here. It's getting deep into this first game. And watch this get from Tyler Leung. Oh, the Scorpion falls back. Thank goodness. Christian Alshon is there to help him out. Watch this one more time. What a weird shot. Can't stay up. Oh, and then we got 13-12. Game point for Christian Alshon and Tyler Leung. Playing some defense, trying to make their way up. Christian's there. Now Tyler's there, and they do it. They win this first game, 14-12. So game 2, here we go. It's 2-0 here. Dekel and Thomas Wilson up, but look at this Ernie. And so fast forward, we got a 10-9 score. Thomas Wilson and Dekel game point for themselves. And then we get this rally. Look at this get from Thomas Wilson. Trying to make his way to the kitchen. He does, and then an Ernie from Christian Alshon. Can't finish with it. We're back to dinking. And Dekel tries to fire. Christian Alshon with a crazy get. Can't get the next one, though. So Dekel, Thomas Wilson take game 2. We're headed to game 3 to decide who gets this bronze medal. And so game 3, not as close as the other two. This one's at 10-4. Thomas Wilson and Dekel, they're going to do it. They get the bronze medal in 3 games. All right, now let's go to the gold medal match. We got Ben and Collin Johns taking on Federico Staksrud and Pablo Tellez. This was the most boring match of the weekend. I mean, it was filled with tons of dinking, which is fine, but it is definitely not the most exciting type of pickleball to watch. But look at this scoreline. It's 9-0 here, and look at this shot. That's pretty much just a summary of how this entire game went. And so on 10-0, Ben and Collin are going to end up pickling Fed and Pablo here in game 1. Yikes. Second game at least wasn't a pickle. They got 2 points, but just as much of a blowout. Fed doesn't even tap paddles. He is so pissed. He's like, all right, wait, I'll give you a high five. Gives one to Ben. Third game, it is dead silent. The crowd is so bored. It's 10-2 here, match point for Ben and Collin Johns, and obviously they are going to pull it off. Oh, man. So Ben and Collin Johns, they win the gold medal for men's doubles. All right, well, that's going to do it for this week's recap of the PPA Houston Open. Before we head out of here, though, let's play a quick game of Partner, Body Bag, Winner Off the Net.
Partner, Body Bag, Winner Off the Net. Partner, Body Bag, Winner Off the Net. Lea Jansen, Winner Off the Net. Dyson McGuffin, Winner Off the Net. Haley Waters, Body Bag, James Ignatowich, Body Bag, Sorry Not Sorry, Winner Off the Net. Sorry Not Sorry, Partner.
All right, Partner, Body Bag, Winner Off the Net, the game where I'm giving 3 people in the pickleball world, and I got to decide who I'd partner with, who I'd body bag, and who I'd hit a winner off the net against. Number 1, we got Samantha Parker. Number 2, we got Etta Wright. And number 3, Lea Jansen. Jeez, who do I want to partner? Who do I want to body bag? Who am I going to hit a winner off the net against? Oof. Well, I definitely don't want to body bag Samantha Parker. She is so sweet. I don't really know what her doubles game is like, so I don't want to partner with her either. So I'm going to definitely hit a winner off the net against her. And then who do I want to partner with? Lea or Etta Wright? I mean, I don't know. They're both great doubles players. Etta's really quiet. Lea gets pumped up, which I really like in a partner. Also, I don't want to get on Lea's bad side if I body bag her. So sorry, Etta. I'm going to body bag you, and then I'm going to partner with Lea. So there you have it. I'm going to partner with Lea Jansen. I'm going to body bag Etta Wright. I'm going to hit a winner off the net against Samantha Parker. All right, well, that's going to do it for this week's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel in case you're not already subscribed. Hit that notification bell too. That way, if I go live, you get notice and you can come hang out in the live chat. Share this video with your friends if they're into pickleball but not quite into the pro scene yet. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this weekend. What was your favorite match to watch? Was there anything that I missed that you feel like I should have put in? What would be your answer for partner body bag winner off the net? If you want to help support the show, check out the Etsy store. The link is in the description below. Next week, we got the LA Open. I'm going to actually be there, so if you guys want to come hang out, say hello, I would love that. We also got the US Open this week, so that's going to be fun to cover too. So be on the lookout for both of those episodes. Once again, thanks so much, everybody, for watching. We'll see you back next week. Take care.
Forgiveness is more than saying sorry. I'm sorry. Forgiveness